dragon power, dragon teeth, dragon tail, burning dragon fire, real live wire, American dragon, dragon up.
Hello everyone, welcome to another Grimsoul update video. I hope you all had a fantastic and filling Thanksgiving, but I hope you saved room for this feast of an update. Let's dig in. Update 2.4 mainly features the hardcore mode, which is endgame content, but there are some other small changes for everyone to enjoy as well. The updated VIP system increases daily wood and flax for all tiers, added berry drinks starting at level 2, increased daily limit of exchanging direwolves in battle is increased to a max of 2 times per day and 3 times per day at tier 6 or higher. The VIP Scarlet Angels logo glows on your chest plate now, and the price has dropped from $10 US a week to $8 US a week. There are new shop stuff. The Absolute Black set includes a black scimitar and black halberd, as well as 20 bitter tinctures. The weapons are just reskin versions with increased durability, 60% off $1,000 and 63% off of $25,000 bundles. The collector's chest includes the new Book of Fate item for upgrading the altar to level 2. Castle decorations are on sale, permanent items to increase your castle level, which costs $50 to get all the maximum amount of castle points. You need to buy 20 chests, 10 tables, 10 hearths, and 10 beds, and many other 50% off sales for the Black Friday sale ending on December 1st. Additional changes are the raw turkey can be found in skull zones and some event location chests. Cooked turkeys heal 50 HP over time and replenishes 60 hunger. Raw turkey heals 10 HP over time and replenishes 10 hunger and takes 8 minutes to cook over the fire. Some hidden changes include sharpened or upgraded weapons now have a little number and sword icon next to them to display their level of sharpness, and the shop icon has turned black for the Black Friday sale. Now let's get into the main focus update, the Heroic Dungeon mode. The Heroic Dungeon mode is unlocked after beating Eisenborg on regular difficulty, uses a regular key from the Gatekeeper, and has a 4-hour cooldown or completion timer. You cannot leave the dungeon floor until you complete it or die, and there are always these two effects. You have 1 life. If you die, you cannot go back into the dungeon again until the remaining of the 4 hours is over. So make sure to use a St. Peter's tincture if you think you might die on the harder floors like floor 2 or floor 3. The other effect is Risen by the Plague. Defeated enemies may revive, and if they revive close to you, your screen will go blank for about a second. So be careful fighting when you're dead enemies. And the dungeon also has 2 more effects from this list of 6. Infected Air, your max health is decreased by 30. Plague Madness, enemies run faster. Maniac Laughter, levels contains more traps of the same kind that you would normally find on those floors. Rusted locks, doors, and chests take 2 times longer to open. Agile monsters, enemies have about 15 to 20% chance to dodge attacks. And creatures of the dark, enemies have an increased aggro detection range. Here are some new items you can get from the Heroic Dungeon mode. A unique chest plate called the Scout's Armor. It has 200 armor points and chance to dodge enemy attacks, which is about 6 to 7%, and also offers you the extra pocket slot. Another item is the unique Heavy Infantry boots, which decreases damage done by traps and has 12 speed. The unique Stunning Shield can now be obtained after beating Heroic mode Eisenborg, and there's a new legendary dagger called the Assassin Stiletto, which does 65 base damage and increases by 10% per hit up to a maximum of 130 damage. There's a new legendary flaming weapon called the Flaming Halberd, which does 103 damage and scares off night guests. The Scroll of Rain turns on the rain effect if there is no rain and turns off the rain if it's already raining. The Edict of Exile, another scroll item, forces 1 nearby mob to flee your location, leaving by the fog or the floor of the dungeon. The scroll does not work on witches, exiles, the Gatekeeper, or any enemy in boss fight locations. You can scare away the night guests with it. Attacking an enemy will cancel the effect. You can get the Altar level 2 design, which allows you to unlock 4 more skills up to 12 slots. It costs 2 Books of Fate, 200 Prayer Bells, which you can get those 2 items from the Heroic Dungeon mode, 200 Soul Shards, 150 Incense, 300 Candles, and 100 Chalices. After you complete it, it will give you 2,000 Castle Points. And there are also some new skill books you can get. The Combat Mastery Shield, which just increases shield durability. Combat Mastery for bows and crossbows. Bows and crossbows have a chance to fire 2 arrows instead of 1. And Hyper Concentration, which increases your attack speed against rare, unique, and legendary enemies, which is probably one of the best skills for endgame players. That's all the changes in this update. I have a guide for Heroic Mode Floor 1, showing you guys the best way to do it, what you need to bring in order to be successful, and what you need to watch out for coming soon. So stay tuned for that by subscribing if you aren't already, and hit the bell for notifications. And thank you all for watching. And remember, I will always love you.